Okay, so this question is, I wanted to ask you if you could possibly do something along the lines of halting my thinking, where I put too much pressure on myself to hit targets that I think I should be capable of. For example, I'm a crap runner if I can't do 5k in 25 minutes. I'm sure I'm not alone in this thinking. No, you're definitely not. Now, there's two parts to this. One are the limits that you're putting on yourself by giving yourself targets and then making comparisons to whether that's a good or a bad target. And the other is just that, the thoughts that you're having, the thoughts that you're trying to resist. So first of all, the thoughts that you're trying to resist. Why are you trying to stop having that thought? The more that you try and stop having a thought, the more that you're putting your attention on it and the more that you're giving it energy. So what I would recommend you do is just to recognize that this self-imposed target is just a thought and be okay with that, and then get back on to doing whatever you are doing. So just accept that you're going to have this thought now and again. It doesn't mean that you have to pay any heed. So if it ever pops up, just smile, accept that it's just a thought, and move on to whatever it was that you were doing. And I guarantee that the thought will move on itself and its power will start to disappear. The other part is in terms of, I'm a crap runner if I can't do 5k in 25 minutes. Well, that's you making that decision, okay? So again, it is just a thought. As soon as you catch yourself doing that, you can smile and think, well, what would be a more resourceful place to put my attention? So in terms of goals, what I would recommend is focusing on you rather than what you want to get, if that makes sense. So focus on how you want to feel. Focus on your technique. And just checking in and making slight adjustments with that. Okay, but the real focus here is you want to be at ease, you want to be able to enjoy, and you want to be able to produce your absolute best. And if you're putting limitations on yourself and putting extra pressure on yourself and putting consequences on getting a certain time, as in you will be crap if you don't get this certain time, then all you're doing is creating more tension and more stress. So what I would encourage you to do, as I say, is to focus on how you want to feel and to just check in on your technique without judgment, just making sure that everything's in line with what it is that you need to do to be at your best to perform on the day. And I guarantee that that will give you a far better time than putting self-imposed restrictions on what's good and bad.